if we look at just, and my favorite form, the one that I've done the most work with, is called Naihanchi. It's one of the oldest karate forms. One of those ones we don't really know how old it is. And just taking a sequence from the form. We have this position. Elbow. And then we just go to the other side. Good. Come on. So the way that I apply, the way that I would analyze, interpret those movements, is we start just from kind of a close position, right here, right? And I'm coming in, I'm grabbing with one arm, I'm stepping off to the side, and I'm controlling with this arm. So that's the position that we have right there. If you were punching with that arm, right, I can kind of block with it a little bit, I'm off to the side, right? And then what do I have to do? When I find an opportunity, turn and you hit. Make sense? So far we have 1, 2. Coming up, we have those movements. So Neil's here. I get into this position, I start hitting with that elbow, right? If he blocked, if it's that arm, I just pull it back to that ready hand position. I can keep hitting with the elbow. If it's both arms or his forearm, I pull down and then I hit to the body. So I'm hitting with that elbow stops working, so I'm grabbing and pulling that arm down, hit the body. Just give you an idea of the way that these parts of our practice are related, right? Now, in our practice that we just did, I could easily use those techniques with us doing our sparring. Like, there's that elbow right there. Yeah, spar with me a little bit. Ready? Grab at the head, elbow. Grabbing and pulling him so I can hit with those punches. Does it make sense? Yes, sir. And the reason why we're talking about it a little bit, guys, is just because I want the forms practice to be meaningful. It's important. I'm just I invest a lot of time into trying to find, through people who specialize in these things, and through my own training and practice, the best explanations possible for these movements. Because otherwise we're just dancing. And it's nothing, to a certain extent, I can appreciate that. As in, it is an art. There's something to be said about beautiful karate. Like you watch somebody do an Olympic level gymnastics routine, floor routine, right? Nobody looks at it, or what's the point of that? Well, it has value in and of itself. Nobody listens to, beautiful musical compositions. Like, what's the point of that? There's value in and of itself. I think kata, Pyung can have value in and of itself like that. But at the same time, it also can have functional value, practical value, where it can be applied to something martial, something combat related. Does that make sense? Another form that I like a lot. Neil, come on. It's originally the first Pyongan form. We have this position. Go right to the other side. Apply. So we start here. Go around the control and I hit. Right? And I'm hitting with that overhand, right? He blocks. Down, up. A note, we do it as a very clear uppercut. Some of the older versions of this form, a lot of styles still do it this way. It's more of that straight. So I'm hitting him. That target isn't available. He blocks it for whatever reason. I go down and up. Or down, going to the body. And then we end the takedown. So I'm here, I'm off to the side, I'm hitting, I'm bringing it down, I'm hitting, I'm grabbing, step, and sweep. And again, you can do it as a drill like that, but really, you get the most value out of it when we're applying it against resistance. So we're going to spar a little bit. Oh, there was that overhand right. Oh, there it is again. Oh, there's to the body. Can you hit that? Come on. Good. Good. And there's the takedown. Anybody have any questions? No? Okay, good. Let's make one straight line quickly.